God's soul frequency, it's light, it's effortless, and the survival conditioning, it's dense, it's heavy. Oh my God, I'm so tired of holding the weight of the world in my shoulders, when in reality you are power. You do not need to hold anything in your shoulders. That is the illusion, that is the lie.
To be no more hiding, no more fear. The power has always been in everyone.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of 100x Journey. I just click record and my entire body got goosebumps. And I wanted to acknowledge something, because when was the last time that you got goosebumps? I'm sure that not so long ago, because goosebumps is something that we humans, we just experience, but we give them for granted. I have goosebumps. Goosebumps and every other body sensation. Yes, every single one of your sensations, even the heartbeat or the heat in your chest or something in your lower belly, every single one of your sensations, it's your 99.9999999 electricity body, which is our true nature, is sharing something with us. Because energy doesn't talk. It doesn't have, hey, this is what's going on. No, you just feel the pull. You feel the chills. You feel the, something is off. That is how energy, our true nature, which is who we really are, it's talking to us through our sensations. And I just got chills, which means this is the right path for me. Chills means yes, go for it. So next time you got chills, don't give them for granted. Just acknowledge what just happened to you, because that thing that gave you chills is the path. So enough about the chills. What is 100x journey? 100x journey, it's me documenting how I am 100 my life, which is not just my business, movement, financials. It's everything. 100xing my experiences, my lifestyle, my relationships, every single aspect inside my life. I am 100xing it, because it's my belief. Yes, it's so strong. It's so powerful. Oh my God. It's inside my bones, and it's pulling me harder and harder and harder every single time, because the truth is being cracked open. And the truth is that we are one with the power. The truth is that we are God in human form. And I know it's a big, big, big statement. I understand. And it's a journey to awaken to this huge statement. And it doesn't happen, like overnight. It's every day you're cracking it open a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. At least this is my experience, and that's why it's the journey. When I started the journey, the belief, the conviction of this truth was very real. But it's not as real as it is today, which is being, 2.5 months since I started the journey. And the conviction that I have, which is, conviction, it's so much stronger than a belief. It's like, yes, it's there. It's it's inside your cells, because it's who we really are. So you have to awaken to the truth of our existence, our true nature, because when we are born, they made us forget who we really are. But this is not about our beautiful caregivers. Well, some people might not have had beautiful caregivers, but I did have, and I am a beautiful caregiver myself. And I have been passed through generations. The conditioning is being passed, so it's not your fault. But yes, it's your responsibility to wake up and stop passing it down. And believe me, in my generation, it stops here. It's not going down. Because me doing this is the engine propelling me to wake up the world. And it's starting by waking up my generation. The chills are still on, which means oh, source energy, which is me. It's all over my body. That's what chills are. So today, it's going to be short and sweet because it's about one of the things that I realized this week. A very deep work that I have been doing, but not super conscious as I now understand it. So, a lot of things that I'm sharing with you, you don't have to make them conscious because conscious means that you are understanding it with your human brain. And by now, if you have been following my journey, you know that you are only 0.000000001% human. That's it. Only 0.000 human. 99.99999 source energy. That's the best news ever. Yes, we are that. And that is the only truth that there is in the universe, is that we are one with the power. But what happened? Many years ago, thousands of years ago, people were living, especially, think about the pharaohs, mystery schools, like long time ago. People knew about this power and they were building empires with this inner knowing, because it's not even something that they could comprehend it. It was like, yes, I am God. I am one with the power, and you command. And that's how they build the pyramids, because they knew that they were God in human forms. So that's the only truth. There's only one truth in the universe. Yes, a simple truth, which is not simple. It's simple, but you have to awaken to this truth. And they made it so hard, so hard to awaken to this truth, because when you are awakened to the truth that you are one with the power, guess what? You cannot be controlled anymore. You command, you create your reality. And if the entire planet starts commanding and creating the reality, it might be a beautiful experience. I don't know. People might think that it might be crazy. But, anyways, I believe that the more people awaken to this truth, to the power within, the more beautiful the world is going to be. Because when you are one with the power, you don't create through fear. There's no fear. So all of your creations are for the betterment of the planet. So how can it be crazy? Anyways, so centuries ago, they realized how much this truth could harm government, church. So what did they do? They burned the books. They killed the people. They crucified the people who brought this truth. Yes, they crucified the masters that came with this truth. And then they turned it around and they wrote it in the scriptures upside down. They turned something so simple as power within and they made it power outside. Because again, church, government, power outside. So people, ooh, fear, yes, here, go, you have my money, 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 money. And then the church grew, governments grew, rich people got richer, and power outside. And that's how it has been happening for centuries. But this truth was very underground because those who expressed this truth were killed. So it became very underground until the 1800s. And then after the 1800s, people started, creating like secret societies, and they started to share this truth to one person to another. And now with the internet, it's spreading like wildfire, and more and more and more and more people are awakening to this truth, which means people are ready for the truth. If you are watching this, you are ready for the truth. And the truth is that you are God in human form, but not the God they made you believe from religion. The God that I talk about is the God frequency, which is the highest frequency of all. And if we are 99.99999 energy, it means that we are a frequency. And that frequency, the highest frequency of all, which is who we are, but all the conditioning, they made us forget and disconnect from that frequency, because that frequency, it's super high. And it's not that it's high in sense of height, but it's a frequency that it's very light. It's light. And conditioning, survival, which is the most heavy dense conditioning, it's heavy. That's why it's like it's stuck, it's grounded. So God's soul frequency, it's light, it's effortless. And the survival conditioning, it's dense, it's heavy. Oh my God, I'm so tired of holding the weight of the world in my shoulders, when in reality you are power. You do not need to hold anything in your shoulders. That is the illusion. That is the lie. And we have to wake up to it. And it's a journey. That's the whole point of me doing this 100x journey. It's me awakening to the truth every day, a little bit deeper and deeper and deeper. Because when I started this journey, yes, the truth was inside of me, very real. But the way that I'm feeling the truth now, it's so much deeper. It's not anymore about believing. It's about being, commanding with my energy, playing with my energy, because it's with our energy that we create, because it's who we are. So the work, and this is what I have been doing in the last 20 days, I have been reconditioning myself again and again and again to the truth. So every single time that I stumble upon the illusion of survival, of scarcity, I went back to it again and again and again. And it's like, at this point, I don't want to say that it's hard work, because it's not hard at all, but it's work, because we have been conditioned for so long of the lies. So it's awakening to this truth is like, oof, 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 oof. And when you when you feel the truth, everything dissolves. That's the other thing. Okay, let me share this. And then I want to guide you to feel the truth, okay? But before guiding you to feel the truth, I want to share this. A lot of people in the personal development industry, they talk about healing. We have to heal ourselves. And in reality, there's nothing to heal, there's nothing to fix. If we are God in human form, do you believe that there's something for us to heal? So I do not believe anymore in polarity, because polarity is telling you that there's a separation, that there is you with your, let's put it in an example, shame, and then power. So I don't believe in shame. And I'm not giving space to the shame. I'm not, ooh, poor me, or look at her, so shameful. Oh, no, I don't give any attention to the shame, because it's the illusion, the shame. So why I'm going to pay attention to the shame? I'm going to go to the power, which is the reality, is the truth. So by you always going to the truth, everything has to dissolve. Every single thing has to dissolve. And now let me give you a taste of it, okay? And I'm going to ask you if you can please, 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 please do this mini exercise practice. It's going to take seconds. Don't bypass this. You can. But if you want to have the experience, let's do it together, okay? Okay, we're going to start with 3 deep breaths. Oh, 1. Oh, 2. Oh, 3. I want you to bring something that it's worrying you, something that it's weighting you, something that you have to make a decision, something that it's making you feel heavy. Okay? Bring it here. Bring it to your experience. Feel it. Feel how it feels. Oh, feeling the constriction tight in your body. Oh, feel that thing. Okay. Now that you're feeling it, I want you to just remember the truth that we are source energy, backed by science, quantum field. Our true nature is that we are 99.99999 energy. That's who we are. We are powerful beyond imagination. We are source. We are God in human form. So, if we are God in human form, do you think that that little thing, that it's waiting you, that it's worrying you, do you feel that that little thing cannot be solved with who you really are? Drop into trusting, trust, which is a big word. Trust that everything that it's waiting you right now, it is going to fade away now. It's fading away. It's not anymore, because it cannot be at the same frequency of one with the power. If you are one with the power, which is the only truth that there is in this universe, it's who you are, that little thing is dissolved now, has no more weight, in your shoulders. Feel it gone. Feel your shoulders wide open. Feel yourself. Oh, do you feel the electricity running through your body? Do you feel it? That is who you really are. And everything that has been waiting you, it's an illusion. And that is how you do it. Every time there is the illusion of that thing that is bringing you down, you just come back to your true nature, which is who we really are, trusting that it's being taken care. You don't know how, when, or why. It's just being taken care. And that's how it is. Because you are God walking on earth and you just command it. And you are commanding that that little thing that it's worrying you, waiting you, it's being taken care. And so it is. It is done. Okay? So, conditioning is what has been putting us to sleep. It's what has been waiting us to carry the weight in our shoulders. And it's time to remove the conditioning bit by bit because we have been conditioned for so long that yes, it won't happen overnight, but it can happen pretty fast. I have been unconditioning or reconditioning myself in the last 3 weeks. And I have been conditioned for more than 40 years. So it can be pretty fast. But reconditioning, and I'm starting to add it into my quantum leap formula because this is the point. You cannot be God frequency and let's call it shame at the same time. Anything that is touching God's soul frequency just dissolves, has no power when you are one with it. So, reconditioning is becoming a main stage inside my 100x quantum leap formula. I'm adding it between the first phase and the second phase. And I'm going to do another video sharing the entire of my 100x quantum leap formula. But this formula was born not so long ago, so I'm still integrating it. I am becoming it. Like, for example, this week I was realizing how much reconditioning I have been experiencing. And I realized this has to be part of the formula. You cannot be one with the power and believe in lack. No, there's no room for lack when you are one with the power. No room for scarcity. No room for survival. You don't need survival because who you really are, it's divine power. So how are you going to survive? I understand that this can be a little bit of a mindfuck for many. It was for me for some time. But this is not something that you have to, again, comprehend it with your human brain. You have to feel it. How are you feeling right now? Do you feel the power inside your body? That's what it is. And every time that you come with the conditioning of it's not enough, or it's lack, or there's not enough to get by, or that it's this or that, or all of the crap that we have been conditioned for along the years. And I'm going to do another video with all of the reconditioning that I have been going through because I am making a list. But today was more about understanding that reconditioning, it's an essential step inside 100x. You cannot be 100x. And again, I believe in luck. So the reconditioning, it's the work, it's the real work. And it has been my experience in the last few weeks that every time that I came up with something and I felt the contraction, when you feel it, when your body gets, that's a survival. So you have a choice in that moment. And that's how I have been doing it. Not later. When I felt the constriction, I had a choice. And the choice is truth. Truth, truth, truth. And then I became open again. And that's the word constriction, truth. Constriction, truth. Constriction, truth. Every single day. When you feel it, remember the truth. And when you remember the truth, the condition has to dissolve like this. So this is it for today. Today it was more like an activating episode, and I'm bringing more activations because I am awakening to my own activations. So this is my next phase, what's coming, which is here. It's you just experience it, but I am becoming more and more and more the activations. But there's so much more to share. Like, for example, my 100x quantum leap formula has 9 phases, 3 main, which are receive, hold, and multiply. Those are the main 3 phases. But inside each phase, I've uncovered 3 phases inside. And this is me going through my own quantum leap. And this is the journey that I'm sharing. And the most incredible thing is that I cannot even believe what I am going through. I knew that something was coming for me when I started the journey. But now that I am in the journey, I am being blown away by my downloads. Me coming up with an entire quantum leap formula, it just keeps blowing my mind. And I'm writing a book about it. Oh my God, this quantum leap formula is going to change the world, how we expand. My work, it's about quantum expansion, which is very different to the linear human expansion. And that's what I am. And I'm becoming more and more and more. So much is coming in this journey. This journey is starting. I'm scratching the surface. It's starting right now. I am feeling that this is like the warm up of the warm up. That's how it is. There's so much for us to keep on uncovering, and every single thing that I'm going through, like this reconditioning that I have been going through, I want to share it because again, this is part of the journey. And it's my intention with these videos to awaken people and go through the same experiences or the same processes that I'm going through, because I am downloading this, but this is not mine. Quantum leaps is how we function. It's nature. Nature, it's all about quantum leaps. And I am awakening to this way of doing life, which is quantum expansion. And again, I'm being blown away by my own downloads. So it's my intention that with these videos, you can 100x with me. This is not just, oh, look at me, I am 100xing. I know this is the beginning. And people are a little bit, oh, is this real? Well, you will see how real this is. But are you going to wait to see how real it is? Or you're going to just trust, feel that what I'm saying is the truth, which again is the only truth that there is in the universe. It's just awakening to it because you have been put asleep for so long. So when you awaken to it, let's begin the journey. That's how it is. and let's do it together. It's my intention that people are following this journey and they can awaken to the truth and start creating miracles in their lives, because quantum leaps are miracles. It's the science behind miracles. Whoops, how did this just happen? Like, there's no explanation, there's no logic behind them, because it's not logic, it's quantum. Quantum miracles. So, as I said, it's my intention that with my transmissions, with my energy, I can awaken you and you can do the same for you. This is not just for me, for you, for everyone. If you want to go deeper and deeper and deeper, I am creating at this point so many different things that are coming with the 100x. Quantum Gym, oh my God. This is still in the making. I don't know when you're watching this, but if you are watching this when the gym is open, let me tell you, it is a freaking party. And it's not just about the party, it's the most powerful thing that you can do for your human body. Because, yes, going to the gym and train your human body, yes, it's nice, it's sexy. Oh, look at me. Yes, but training your energetic body 99.999, that's a smart thing to do. So join the quantum gym, and if it's not open when you're watching this, then join the wait list, because when we open, so this is it for today. This was a long transmission, but I just felt called to share the work that I have been doing of when I felt the constriction. That's the work, okay? That's the work. I love you, love you, love you. See you very soon. Bye.